At first, Parisian private investigator Nestor Burma thinks someone is playing a trick by sending him a letter claiming to need his help. He eventually discovers the letter was sent by an old associate of his from back in the 1930s, when they were part of a youthful anarchist movement. With the help of Belita Morales, a young Romani woman, Nestor begins piecing together information that may connect a decades-old unsolved robbery-homicide with a couple of wealthy entrepreneurs making moves in post-war Paris. The deeper he gets into the investigation, however, the more danger he draws from the suspects, the police, and even old allies. I first heard of this graphic novel from Annie on her channel Obscure Book Adventures. She has a series where she explores European comics and graphic novels, and I think it's an excellent bunch of videos. I'll have a link to her channel in the description. The story is a pretty good bit of post-World War II French noir with a strong current of paranoia. There isn't much hard-boiled action, but there is a building sense of tension that creeps into most interpersonal interactions as well as the setting. Paris in the 1950s is still unbalanced from the shocks of World War II and the growing unease of the Cold War. In its construction, Fog Over Tolbiac Bridge often feels like Dashiell Hammett's The Maltese Falcon, in that most of the action comes from the dialogue. We see characters spar, manipulate, and coerce one another with words, and the anxiety comes from largely not knowing who is telling the truth, and whether Nestor can trust any of these characters, including the ones claiming to be on his side. Adding to this atmosphere is the black and white art from Tardi, which often has a feel like old comic strips from the newspapers. With this style, he can control the pace and let the mystery and pressure build slowly as we watch Nestor try to solve the many layers of the mystery. Additionally, the art makes Paris feel old, lived in, damp, and real as glamorous, mundane, and destitute locations get explored through the whole story. The police precinct maps of the 13th arrondissement on the inside cover are also a nice touch, giving readers the opportunity to follow the geography of the story in the graphic novel. Fog Over Tolbiac Bridge is a solid and concise bit of noir that should appeal to fans of the genre, no matter the medium, because the grammar of the language and the visuals all have the darkness, moodiness, and grit of noir. Thank you for taking the time to listen to my peculiar notions. If you appreciate this channel and want to support it, you know what to do. You can also take a moment to like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel of another YouTube creator you enjoy. Otherwise, the algorithm might toss those videos over the proverbial bridge. Until next time, enjoy some good graphic novels. Live and be well.